What's going on, everybody? It's JaiI here. Another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I know I have been on the grind as far as video content is concerned. There's been a lot of stuff to talk about. And this video was one of them, because when I saw her post and what she was saying and then the feedback people were giving her as far as Cardi B is concerned, blaming, going at TMZ, talking about, how they do blacks and how they, don't talk about white people, which is not true. If you go on TMZ's website and if you look at the majority of their audience, it's non-black. But be that as it may, I'm not saying they don't, post about black people, because of course they do, of course. But more times than not, TMZ gets things right. And TMZ reported a day or two ago about Cardi being indicted by a grand jury on, I believe, 14 charges? So let's delve into that article. And now I'll get into Cardi B wanting to play the race card, even though she's not black. It says Cardi B has been indicted by a grand jury on multiple charges, including 2 felonies in connection with a brawl at a NY strip club, TMZ has confirmed. TMZ broke the story. Cardi was arrested in October for allegedly ordering an attack on 2 club bartenders, Jaye and Baddie G. The 2 women claimed they were injured during the brawl when Cardi's people began throwing bottles and chairs. The incident, which went down in August, was allegedly triggered after Cardi accused Jaye of sleeping with Offset. And this is one of the time, I've said this about women. Even though they are in a relationship with a guy who's cheating on them, they will still try to fight the other woman. Now, I get it. The other woman knows that you're in a relationship with this guy, so she gets what she gets, right? But you need to hold the guy that you're with accountable first before you go to any type of club and try to exact your revenge and not understand the consequences. You're not in the strip clubs anymore, Cardi. You're not on the pole anymore. The metal pole. You're not on that anymore, okay? You are a professional. You are someone with sponsorships. You have fans. You have an audience that want to see you live, that buys your music, which, by the way, is a very dumb audience. And I'm gonna tell y'all why probably later. So you have a lot of this going on, Cardi. No matter all the things that you have said that would have gotten other people canceled, you still maintain a very big idiot audience, okay? No, despite what you do, because you're relatable to them, because they see themselves in you, okay? So with all that being said, you're still risking it by doing what you did. It lets me know that you're too emotional to really have anything of substance, any type of platform, because when you have emotional people with platforms, they tend to self-destruct. The grand jury has indicted Cardi on 14 charges, including 2 counts of felony attempted assault with intent to cause serious injury. Other charges include misdemeanor reckless endangerment, assault, criminal, solicitation, conspiracy, and harassment. She was initially charged with 2 misdemeanors, assault and reckless endangerment, but all superseded by the grand jury indictment. Cardi rejected a plea deal, which would have given her a conditional discharge in return for pleading guilty to a single misdemeanor. The problem, if she misstepped during the conditional period, she would be in big trouble. Prosecution sources told TMZ last month they decided to take the matter to the grand jury because of information they discovered during their investigation that would not be specific. Cardi didn't seem worried about the turn of events. Last night, she hit up the ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Awards in Beverly Hills with Offset. She won an award for Songwriter of the Year, which I thought was it just shows you that award show is nothing but, no one cares about it. If she wins a Songwriters Award, that just shows me that the Songwriters Award really doesn't mean anything. We know she don't write her music, but again, these awards, they select who's going to bring them the most attention. and they know good and well that this woman does not write her songs. Okay. Now, Cardi B came back with her own post. Okay. And she decided to go off on TMZ and play the race card. And I'm going to tell you why Cardi messed up really bad. Because I'm looking at some of these blogs that have reposted her posts, and black people are going in on her. Now, her fans are not going to say much because her fans, once again, are not very intelligent. They don't understand culture themselves. They just like Cardi. They are infatuated with her personality, you know, her story. So they tend to side with her no matter what she does. You know, no matter what Cardi B does, they side with her, which tells you a lot about themselves. Now, she went in on Harvey. She said, Harvey, you wrinkled, fake tan, beyond. Women love calling men bitches. Anyway, you don't profit on talking about white celebrities, so you go out of your way to report on people in the urban culture and even make it up. It's crazy how 2 months ago my publicist had to go out her way to prove to you guys that I had surgery because you insisted that I was pregnant, and you was going to report it because a reliable source claimed to tell you. I never did jail time. I don't have no criminal record, but they want to drag this case because they want fame and they want press, waste people tax money on BS, on a BS case, a misdemeanor case. I don't understand how I've been to court 6 times for a misdemeanor, and now you try to, she says, now you tried to upgrade it to a felony E. She got them there in big bold letters. Felony E, the lowest of the low, because I refuse to agree with your terms. The prosecutors are in meetings talking about she hangs with gang members, but you don't my clean ass. She got a bunch of misspellings here, man. Sheesh. I told y'all she don't write her music, man. She don't write her own music, fam. Talk about all the private donations I gave that are in my bank statements, the charity events I performed for, and how I got the keys for Marlboro, Brooklyn, that my gang member friends arranged to give out coats, something you white MFers don't do for the community. You don't do shit to better the community, but harass and oppress. Let me tell you something, Cardi. Glorifying gang culture is not good. There is no such thing as a good gang. There isn't. There's no only type of people that think gangs are a good thing are people who are associated with them. And that is why these charges won't go away, Cardi, because of your affiliations, okay? Your happy affiliations, the fact that, you know, you promote the culture, or you have, maybe not, I won't say recently, but you have in the past, and you have not disavowed it. So people are going to connect you to that, Cardi. You see, gang culture, for the most part, it's not the same how it used to be, because they're cracking down on it more and more, especially in places like New York. And if you're affiliating with gangs, more than likely you're gonna have these situations not go away. Now, you think because you're paying the lawyers that you have a lot of money that these charges are just gonna go away. That's not how it works. Especially when you have said a lot of suspect things about drugging men and stealing from them, and the fact that you have glorified gang culture, Cardi. And as emotional as you are, I have a hard time believing that what happened in that club with those 2 strippers didn't happen and you not being involved. I believe you were involved. I believe you got emotional. The fact that those 2 females actually look better than you, I think got you in your feelings even more. The fact that you've been in those clubs and you've dealt with girls like that, I think that you had a lot to do with that situation, Cardi, and the people around you. So you have a lot of enablers who won't take your phone away because you get on here, you put up these posts where you're misspelling and you're making an enemy out of TMZ. TMZ is not going to stop reporting on you, Cardi. They're not these small blogs who get intimidated by you, okay? They have the resources, they have the reach to continue to go at you, Cardi, to fight the cases. Now, I know you want people to believe that you've changed. You want people to believe that you have a pristine record, that, you know, you're just a good person. Maybe you are a good person, Cardi. But that doesn't mean that every once in a while you don't get emotional to the point of doing physical harm to somebody. We will see if these charges don't stick, Cardi. We will see who's right and who's wrong, but you're trying to hide behind black people, and that's one line that you will not cross. Not if there are people who are willing to step up, but because you have a lot of delusional black fans, especially black female fans, who are going to allow you to get away with it because they're fans, they don't know no better. They should, but they don't. You can't hide behind black people. You can't hide behind urban culture because you messed up. You need to be accountable for the decisions that you made. You know what you did. Those girls, they know what you did. I'm pretty sure Offset knows what you did. And the fact that you're getting on social media trying to pretend like it's all a lie, no, it's not, Cardi. It's a lie in your mind because you have enablers around you. Nobody tells you the truth. Anybody who tells you the truth, you don't want them around you. Say whatever you want about Nicki Minaj. You never heard about Nicki getting into petty, situations that could threaten her career. The only, and you can say that by looking at Cardi. But the thing is, in our culture, in society today, we accept mediocrity, we accept dysfunction. That is why she is getting pushed in the media. Right after she posted this post on her Instagram, she put up a post showing her bare breasts with the nipples covered in a corset and showing off her, newly repaired body, her surgically rebuilt body that she paid a lot of money for, that she missed shows for. She had to show that off to sort of get people's mind off the fact that she's probably lying. But this is just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.